Thank you for joining me for another story time. Book 2 of the Nature's Little Samaritan series. This one's titled Rhyme of the Aged Hummingbird. This is a much longer volume than the Carpenter Bee for a potentially slightly older audience as well. And it's 80 some pages of absolute fun and interactivity, as well as coloring and glossary at the end. Rhyme of the Aged Hummingbird by Kirsten L. To Nancy, whose feeder has touched so many more lives than just mine. Come soar with me into the sky and see things as I do, and on our ride you just might hear my special tale too. Images are close-ups. Hummingbirds average 3 to 4 inches in length. Along the way you will espy my rainbow family. So vivid are their colors, they defy reality. Now up we go above the park in all its majesty. What azure blue and emerald green, all here for you and me. I'll take a sip of sage nectar and pollinate it too. Now let us check this place nearby and see what you can view. The family here takes so much care to help us birds and bees. They've planted plenty of flowering shrubs and lots of shelter trees. There with great precision we construct our tiny nests, which also serve as nurseries, and our babies there will rest. Designed with bits of plants and leaves with sap and webs for glue, seldom do you see one 'cause we hide them from your view. Actual nest size for many types of hummingbirds is the size of a silver dollar. We can dive at daring speeds up to 60 miles per hour. To persevere, we eat and drink at least 4 times each hour. Clean feeders here hang by the porch, and someone often fills, designed with special narrow spouts for our forked tongues and bills. Kind people in the cities provide these feeders too, and out here on the fire escapes, you can spot a few. There's one here, and there's one here, and another one up here. Think you're ready now to find the feeders on this street? Not 1, not 2, but 3 of them are here, but quite discreet. Readers will be able to look at the page more closely and see if they can find the feeders. And here you can spot them. Next stop, bath time, here we go. Then squeaky clean, I love it so. In gratitude to those who place these baths and feeders out, we eat irksome bugs and spiders that are all about. Hummingbird wings beat 10 to 80 times each second, making a humming sound, which is why they are so aptly named. We're one of many creatures that keep the pests at bay, more natural too than chemicals exterminator spray. Recently, while hanging out in my favorite tree, right downtown on Main Street by the public library, through the open window I heard staff and youngsters too, talking about this home of ours, this lovely planet blue. They continued on about the plight of bees and birds, noting actions that were needed, not just simply words. The librarian gave more details on the vital role we play. She also shared the real dangers that we face each day, like terrible storms and temperature drops, and predators like cats. Note that collar bells can help alert birds. How scarcity of resources can make us just plain mean. And how simple stickers can help windows to be seen. Through the open shutters, she glanced and smiled my way to see if I was listening while she told about that day. Then she shared our story while eager eyes looked on, the urgent moment when her wife and she were called upon. They found me weary on the ground, so weak and thirsty too. Not an ounce of strength had I, and nothing could I do. Then a clean and gentle hand reached down and scooped me up. Another swaddled me in warmth, a tiny healing cup. A velvet voice caressed me while a dropper wet my tongue with sweet nectar from the feeder where I'd always come. Treated with such tenderness, I began to feel restored. Thanks to these strangers' kindness, several years now I have soared. They saved the bird that ate the bugs that frequently annoyed. They saved the bird that nurtured flowers that they much adored. 4 more years now I have soared. Since then I've shared this insight with those whose paths I've crossed. When we unite and help each other, fewer suffer loss. An Aged hummingbird is currently considered the fastest bird in the world. Farewell, farewell, my travel friend, whether great or small. Remember always these 5 words. We matter, one and all. Next comes the trace and color time. You can, if you'd like to meet some others from my lovely family, and then there's some instructions, and there are several beautiful hummingbirds here. And an opportunity for you to identify some that might be in your neighborhood. And then there's a glossary. Thank you so much for joining me for a reading of Rhyme of the Aged Hummingbird and finding out how this beautiful creature got to live a long and healthy, wise life. Thank you. If you liked the book, please let me know and share with others. Thank you.